Young, Masters, and McIntosh. They get on the forecheck hard. Unfortunately, no good scoring opportunities, but in the offensive zone and throwing the weight around.
Long pass there, got underneath Jack Wen, and Murray is able to play it ahead. Dashers come through center. They'll walk it in across the line. That's Palmerville. I'm sorry, that's not Palmerville. That's Artem Efimov. Quick shot.
Why he's got a roster spot on this team. Buchal's a huge body, and he's smart. He plays the game the right way, and he's not afraid to throw around that big body.
And that minor penalty is about to expire to Atkins, and now the Dashers will look to try to set up their power play. Behind the net, Jordan Clark gives it away right in the slot. A huge save by Aaron Taylor. The clearing attempt by Jordan Clark ended up right on the stick of Alex Palmerville. But Demon on the draw here with Zalak. Back to the point, Buchal. Palmerville from the blue line, bouncing puck. Looked like it might have gone off the stick of Tundle, but Taylor was able to knock it away. Now it's loose in the slot. Here comes Tony Kalinin. Good to see him back on the ice after he seemed to have twisted his leg a bit in his last shift, and he's just going to skate back behind Aaron Taylor and look to reset things for the Thunder. But then he fans on a pass, and the puck continues to be loose, and Kalinen's able to get it back and play it out to center. Now Buchal will play it across to Palmerville. Palmerville chips one ahead. That goes through Barakov. And now Evgeny Demon has it at the Delaware blue line. He holds for a moment, gets it to Tony Kalinin. That's a good poke check there by Palmerville to Zalak. Zalak plays it ahead to Barakov. His shot saved by Aaron Taylor. And that glove hand has been stellar for number 3. Now McIntosh with a steal. Throws it into the slot. That's a great back check by Barakov to keep it away from Brendan Young. But Young gets to it along the sidewall. He'll play it back into the corner. That's Ryan Marker. He's bodied there by Troy Murray. Puck still loose behind. Marker comes away with it, gets it to Contrato. Side angle shot goes high and wide. And now Zalak, little backhand touch pass ahead. Here comes Barakov into the Delaware zone. Quick shot off the shoulder of Aaron Taylor. Loose in the corner. Contrato gets it back to the point, but Hoagland keeps it in. Contrato knocked it down with a high stick. Danville played it first, so we're back on. Barakov walks around one defender. Quick pass, and didn't get much on it there. It was Murray. Loose in front. Aaron Taylor knocks it down on the shot there by Armstrong. And now a little extra activity. Danville Contrato for Delaware. Brandon wins it to Taylor Cutting. He gets it back to Brandon, who plays it off the wall to Ryan Marker. A little backhand touch pass to Contrato. Right back to Marker. He'll wind and fire, and that shot's deflected wide. Contrato gets to it on the near wall. His pass attempt is deflected. And here comes Tesoriero the other way. He can't get through the defensive Kostyakov. Good pass there by Jack Wang ahead to Marker. Ryan walks into the circle, goes around behind the net, throws it into the slot, but it was right into the stick there of the defenseman, Barakov for Danville. Now it's Tesoriero. Throws one on net. That's paddled aside by Aaron Taylor. Goes up into the netting and out of play. 12:09 to go here in the second period.
He pops off his post and makes himself as big as possible with the man in tight, and that's huge as he took away most of the net.
Kalinin gets it to DeCristofaro. Daniel comes through center with speed. He'll walk it through the circle, throws it in front off the skate of McIntosh. It goes wide, and now we get a whistle as again the net comes off the moorings. You know, Gordichuk's really having a hard time with those nets staying on the pegs tonight. First period, it was on the other end of the ice.
He's having a chat with Evan McIntosh, and it's frustrating from a Thunder standpoint, obviously. These guys have chances to score, and the net pops off, and all that happens is Danville can't change. Right. I mean, that's not a huge deal for the Dashers. McIntosh
will take the draw here with Levi Armstrong, who served his major fighting penalty. He wins the draw cleanly. Ben Buchal, he plays it ahead to Barakov. Tried to get it across to Sargis, but it was a little too far. Armstrong comes away with it, though. Jordan Clark back on the ice for Delaware. That's good to see. Back to the point. Buchal. Puck bounces off his stick and goes back to center. He's harassed by Masters in front of the Danville bench. Puck caught in skates. And finally, Jordan Clark's able to fish it out and take it back into the Delaware zone. He'll play it across for Brennan Young. We're just about at the midway point of the second period. Brennan Young just kind of lost it to no one. Quick shot, Barakov. That's Tesoriero.
Trip or a hook. Gotta be.
Off the draw, Danville comes away with it. Murray trying to get it to Hallgood. Puck bounced off his stick, and then Murray over skates. Then Tesoriero tries to get it out, and he finally does. Back to the red line, backhand pass. That's Barakov. His shot deflected by Jordan Clark. It goes all the way back to center, where Logan Hallgood will collect. Hallgood reverses, and then just chips one to Murray. Murray nearly intercepted by Evgeny Demon. And now Tesoriero carries in. Tries to go around Kostyakov. Igor stands him up and gets the puck loose behind the net. Trying to get there is Barakov. Can't do it. Puck loose on the sidewall. Hallgood with a pinch. He'll keep it in. He gets bodied off by Kostyakov. Jordan Clark now steps around to hit from Barakov. Now Barakov goes down, but is able to control the puck. Again, he goes down. Danville fans would probably want a penalty there, but no call.
Good play by the defenseman, Jordan Clark. Obviously, could have been a cross-check. Looked like he might have got the second whack away.
Will chase with Logan Hallgood. Ryan Marker gets it to it first. Backhand pass to Taylor Cutting, and his shot goes high and wide, and it's come all the way back down into the Delaware zone.
Cutting had Contrado cross ice waiting for the pass there. I think Contrado was asking for it as well.
Kostyakov plays it back to Jordan Clark. He winds one around, but too far for Contrado. Gullo's able to keep it in for Danville. Now into the slot. Shot high and wide by Sargis. Loose along the near wall. Ryan Marker will play it back for Clark. Instead, he'll find Kostyakov. Tries to clear. Hallgood keeps it in. In the slot, it's off the stick of Clark. And now Sargis won the race there, but then looked to avoid the contact, and Jordan Clark was able to come away with the puck.
Saw that Cutting shot the whole way. He saw the Cristofaro shot the whole way.
Off the draw, Kieran Devine shot from the blue line. That's deflected wide into the corner. Brennan Young gets it back to Kostyakov. Igor to Young. Young across to Kieran Devine. His shot, that's blockered away by Gordichuk. Loose at the side of the net. Ukal will chase, but Brennan Young gets there first. His backhand pass. Barakov on the draw. Gullo across to Murray. Back to Gullo at the point. He'll play it across. Barakov to Gullo. Fakes the slapper. Tries to work around McIntosh. He'll just crisscross with Murray. He'll wind and fire, and that one goes well high and wide. Ryan Stern gets to it in the corner and plays it around behind for Barakov. He'll walk it back out to the circle. Now he'll pivot. Back down low. Quick shot by Terracerio. And Taylor's able to knock that down, and he covers it up quickly.
Danville team in a tough spot.
Off the draw in the skates of Brandon Contrado. Gullo's able to get to it. Now he'll circle back and play it back into the corner. Barakov for Danville. He'll turn. Looks into the circle. Plays it back down below the goal line. To Soriero. They'll just kind of cycle it around. Barakov back to Gullo at the point. Barakov now turns. He'll fire a shot. He scores! Power play marker. That's Artem Barakov. For Barakov. And Levi Armstrong up front for Danville. Off the draw to Cristofaro. Gets it to Kalinin. Touch pass to Demon. 3-on-2 if the Thunder hurry. Demon, Kalinin, shot off the crossbar. High into the air, and it bounces back through the Danville zone. And here come the Dashers the other way. Barakov trying to get around to Cristofaro. He gets held up. Wraparound shot. And Taylor just got the pad on it. Clearing attempt, knocked down, and now the Thunder get it out. Kalinin looking to work around Bukal. Good stick check there by the Dashers defenseman, and then taking a tumble is Evgeny Demon. The puck comes back to Bukal, and now he plays it to Logan Hallgood. He'll chip it ahead, too far for Armstrong. It gets to Patrick Tundle. Tundle, though, loses control of it. Barakov nearly stripped him of it. Patrick's able to get it back. His clearing attempt, though, is played off by Zalak. Back to Bukal. Off the draw, stalemate at first, but the Dashers come away with it. Back to the point, this is Nick Gullo. He'll now walk it down to the circle. Now he'll stop. Back to the point to Murray. Troy Murray plays it across. Barakov, the goal scorer, with a quick shot. That's off the pad of Taylor. He gets bodied to the corner by Jordan Clark, but the Dashers have the puck. Back to the point, Murray. He'll walk in, throws it in front, they score! Ryan Stern on a beautiful feed from Troy Murray beats Taylor. Game on Saturday against Danbury as well if you're a Thunder fan. You just cannot catch a break with the penalties. Back to center. Troy Murray plays it ahead, too far for Armstrong. Cristofaro is able to chip that ahead. Cutting cuts it off at the red line, but then he loses control. Armstrong plays it ahead. Daniel de Cristofaro holding and waiting, plays it off the far wall, gets it to Brandon Contrado. Brandon will backpedal now behind his own net. 12:30 to go here in the third. We're now tied at 2.
Well, now it's time to regroup for Delaware and find a way to win this game. Because for them, obviously, they let this one slip away too short. 2 power play goals in the third.
Now Ryan Marker walks through several defenders, but now loses the puck. Kostyakov tried to pinch and able to clear the zone there is Barak. Off the draw. Demon gets it back to the point. Tundle will play it around. Kieran Devine pinching in, trying to beat Barakov to the puck. Hallgood overskates, and it's back behind Bokal, racing with Kieran Devine. Devine bodies him. Puck along the wall. Demon now fighting along with it. with Bokal. Municello now trying to break it free, and he does. To Tundle. Tundle's shot from the point, off the shoulder, score! Tony Kalinin on the rebound. Lose their 2-goal advantage. They're back in front.
No one said it was going to be easy, Gary.
Off the draw, Zalak gets it to Troy Murray. Murray kind of waiting, plays it ahead to Levi Armstrong. His pass across in the skates of Hoagland, but he's able to get it ahead. And now I think Armstrong was offside, so the Dashers will have to clear the zone. To Cristofaro, holding it behind the net. Barakov trying to pressure Daniel. Daniel content to kind of just wait and see what happens here.
It's almost like running out the play clock in football.
Right, finally gets it to Koshikov. Touch pass ahead to Marker. He and Brendan Young. Ryan Marker winds and fires, and it goes high and wide. But Jack Wang's able to keep it in the zone momentarily. Finally, Troy Murray takes it away and plays it ahead to Hoagland. He'll walk through center, across the blue line. Backhand drop pass. Zalak, his shot off the shoulder of Aaron Taylor. High and loose in the slot. Barakov knocks it down. His shot goes high, and he found it here in the third period. But Delaware still on the power play. Minute 40 left on the man advantage on the cross check that was called against Bormanis. To Cristofaro, carries from behind his own net. Gets it to Jack Wang. He'll drop it for Ryan Marker. Skates around Gullo. Now across the blue line. Fakes the shot. Gets poke checked along the near wall. Now he'll just throw it back into the corner. Hoagland will battle Demon for it. He knocks Demon to the ice. Too far for Kalinin. Barakov couldn't get it through Marker. Marker down low to Wang. Wang to Kalinin. Marker at the point. Marker waits. Gets it to Kalinin across to Cristofaro. He'll walk in with a shot blocker save. Gordichuk. Gullo grabs the rebound. Tried to clear it out, but got Kalinin behind the net instead. Anton plays it to Jack Wang. To Cristofaro. Now to Kalinin. Back set again. Wang with some traffic. Score! Daniel to Cristofaro. Evgeny Demon on the draw. Lost it initially, but then won it back to Cristofaro. Marker winds and fires. Knocked down in front. Backhand attempt from Cutting is saved by Gordichuk, and the Dashers are able to clear it down. 50 seconds to go on the power play.
Dan Cristofaro is going to have to break out the full 200 feet here for another 10, 15 seconds run off the clock before you even gain entry.
Marker through the neutral zone, steps around 2 defenders, and now he'll just wind it around behind. Taylor Cutting kicks it down. Loose in the corner. Evgeny Demon and Bokal will fight for it there. Kalinin banging away at it as well. Demon gets it back to the point to Cristofaro. Sneaks under his stick for a moment, and then his shot's deflected. Then he spins away from Brennan Young, but loses the puck as he tried to deke through Kieran Devine. But then Young had his pocket picked, but Jordan Clark gets it ahead to Young. Young walks in. Backhand shot in front, and Gordichuk got handcuffed a little bit on that one. Masters takes a shot from Troy Murray as the puck comes back through center all the way down on Aaron Taylor, and he'll cover up. One thing I have noticed as well
is again, so it's been a back and forth third period.
Off the draw, Tony Kalinin trying to clear the zone, and he does. Backhand pass a little too far for Evgeny Demon, and the Dashers come back the other way. DeSoriero gets it to Gullo. His shot's knocked down, though, by Kalinin. And now here comes Gino Demon the other way. Evgeny, drop pass to Kalinin. Kalinin just throws it in deep. 1:40 to go. Demon holds the puck. Now he's played off the puck by Logan Hallgood. Another hit in the corner there by Hoagland. Gets Kalinin away from the puck. Hoagland, backhand pass nearly stolen by Municello, when in previous games he seemed to have kind of folded. Out of the timeout, off the draw, shot from the point, knocked down in the slot. Bokal's able to keep it in the zone. He gets it back at the point. He'll walk it into the slot. Backhand shot through traffic, and Taylor's able to cover up.